Hi all and welcome to our Soul Tribe event. This is our wellness event. It is the 7th of August 2019. And tonight you're going to meet a group of beautiful people who are very passionate about helping other people improve their lives through their health and through their lifestyle and finances. So this is something that I have been doing for a while. My name's Tanya, and I have been a part of this business now for nearly 2 years. And in that time, I have created an incredible business, and I have built a beautiful team of people around me who just really love and are passionate about helping other people change their lives. So tonight you are going to hear some lovely stories from customers about how the product and the program is really helping to improve their health. You're also going to hear a little bit about how the business side of it is really supporting people to create that lifestyle and better choices for themselves and their families. So first of all, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about where I started from. When I started, I was pretty sick, so I was introduced through an incredible product. I had been sick for about 4 years. I had adrenal fatigue, leaky gut, and I had an autoimmune disorder. And that made me pretty sick. I was exhausted most of the time. I had chronic pain every day, and I was just an absolute mess. My skin, my hair, everything. I was really just a mess. And so this product was an absolute godsend for me. It literally saved my life and my daughter's life. And so for me to jump into the business, it was just a no-brainer, because I just wanted to be able to share this with the world and have other people feel as fantastic as I did. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a little bit about our amazing program and our product. So first of all, we have a fantastic healthy lifestyle program, and this is absolutely free to all our customers. And the great thing about it too, besides being free, is it's also, you're in it for life. So once you become a customer, you're in the program and you're always in the program. So even if you no longer are an active customer, you will always be in the program for life. What the program is about is it's basically a sustainable lifestyle. It helps people to make small changes in their life so that it can set them up for a more sustainable, healthy lifestyle. It's great for families because it's all family friendly. How many people diet or have dieted in the past and have lost all this weight, and then as soon as you stop dieting, you have to eat lettuce leaves. As soon as you stop dieting, all the weight goes straight back on again. It's because you haven't been taught how to actually be more sustainable and keep that weight off, maintain it, so that you're actually eating healthy all the time. And health doesn't necessarily mean yucky. It doesn't mean awful food. It doesn't mean eating lettuce leaves all the time. It's got to be nutritious and delicious, right? So our program is all about no deprivation, no calorie counting, and no dieting. We do not believe in it. So it really is fantastic, and that's why it suits families so well. It's all based online, so it's a step-by-step program. It's very easy for people to use. So, and our support product. So this is our amazing support product. We have our fruits, our veggies, and our berries. Our product is Juice Plus. This company has been around for 45 years. The product itself has been around for 30 years, and in that time, their product has never once been recalled. We have a lot of research to back our products, about nearly 40, actually. We are the most researched product in the world, which is fantastic to hear. Now, basically what they are is they are a food. There is a food label on the back. It is not a supplement label. So everything that you can eat, anything on here, if you can eat it, you can take it. And how they do this is they take the entire fruit, vegetable, and berry. So that's everything, the seeds, the skins, the stalks, everything, because that's where 90% of the nutrients are. It's in the stuff that we throw away and don't want to eat. And so they pulp this down, they pick it when it's vine ripened in a nutrient-dense soil, and they pulp it down into a massive slushy, and then they dehydrate it at a really low temperature. And once they've done this, they put it into a powder and they pop it into a plant-based capsule. And the reason why they pop it into a capsule is because no oxidation can actually get to the nutrients. So nothing is going to die. When you have an open container, the air gets to it after about 3 openings, and that means that whatever you're putting into your body is not actually working. It's not effective anymore. The enzymes are pretty much died. So that's what's so fantastic about our product, is how it's live. It goes straight into your bloodstream within 7 minutes, and it goes to exactly where your body needs it the most. We're talking millions of phytonutrients. So it really assists your body to make sure that it functions at an optimal level. It supports it to heal, and it gives it the energy that it needs, and it supports the detox process, the natural detox process. So that's why you'll hear our incredible stories and how much they work, because it really does give your body just what it needs. It's fantastic gut food. Another really cool thing about our company is not just the research and how long they've been around for, but they are seen as a company with a heart. They really do care about the health of our children and for our future generations as well. So what they have done is, with every adult order, they give a child a free product, and that's our Yummy Chews. So these are basically the same as our capsules. They're just in a scrumptious chew form, which is easy for kids to eat. They're only just been sweetened with a bit of tapioca just to make them a little bit more palatable for the kids. The kids love them. It helps to create craveability. We find kids just want to eat more veggies when they're eating these. It's great. It's great. It certainly has worked for my kids. Something else that we have is we have our beautiful Omega blend. Now, fatty acids, most of us don't have enough of. We have to get it from our food. Our body doesn't produce it. And what we do is we have made ours sustainable. So we do not use fish at all. Let's face it, most fish now is toxic, and there is so few left in the sea now that the best sources for sustainability is plants. And so what we have done is we have taken the algae, not from the sea, we grow it just for ourselves in a clean environment. And then we also use another 5 plant sources as well, mostly from fruit seeds. So, and what this gives you is not just omega-3, but also 5, 6, 7, and 9. Brilliant. And we've got some fantastic stories around these myself. My hands, I used to get arthritis, not anymore. So I do love our beautiful omegas. Our last product that we have is we have our amazing shakes. Now, we don't call them protein shakes, and we certainly don't call them meal replacements either, because these are a really good balanced shake. So these give you your healthy proteins, healthy carbs, and healthy fats, and have just enough really nutrients that your body needs for one meal. So we don't recommend you replace your meals. That's why we've got our program to teach you how to eat well. But these are fantastic if you are a chronic meal skipper. So if you're always in a hurry, rushing out the door, these are great because they give you something nourishing instead of just grabbing like a chocolate bar or a bag of chips. The other good thing is if you are someone who really does not like breakfast, these are a great way for getting the nutrients that you need instead of having food. So it's kind of like a drink. Great coffee replacement, great hot chocolate replacement for kids at the end of the day. It's a much healthier option. Also great for kids' snacks after school, pre-post workout snacks as well. They can be used in baking. They're fantastic and they taste scrumptious. There's chocolate and vanilla. So we don't have many products. That is our range, but we're pretty excited about our products. And so when we're excited about our products, we just love to share our stories. So I'm going to pass you on over to the beautiful Lochana, and she's going to tell you why she decided to give her products a go and how it's changed her health.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. Hey guys. So basically how these products have changed my health. is a pretty miraculous story actually, but I'll keep it very brief. So it's been about, I think about 19 months when I first went on the products. And at that time, I had very bad anxiety, really bad adrenal fatigue. My adrenals were just completely burnt out. I'd had a whole lot of stress in my life and total breakdown, and I was recovering from that, and just a bit of a mess, really. And I was going to see a naturopath, and she had me on a whole host of different minerals and vitamins and supplements, and it was costing me a lot of money per week. And it wasn't really cutting it. I wasn't really seeing results. It was very frustrating. And so I started these products, the premium, the fruit, the veggie, and the berry to start off with. And it took about a month. I had a detox, and that was mainly because of the medications I was on. And at first I was skeptical because I didn't understand how fruits and veggies could actually help anxiety per se. And it was amazing. After 4 weeks, I woke up one day and my anxiety was just really, really small. It was amazing. It was like it hadn't vanished, but it was just this tiny little sort of murmur in the background, which was incredibly different for me. My adrenals felt good. I had a whole lot of energy, and I was just stoked. And that just continued. Each day I improved more and more. So that I got very excited, and I went on to have the omegas, having those also helped me with the adrenals. And I've gone off them, and I'm going to jump back on them very soon because I'm feeling like I need them again. And the completes as well. And that I was in quite a stressful job and working really high hours. So that, yeah, it's amazing. So grateful. Basically they're just my cornerstone of my toolkit. Like I still have anxiety, but I manage it really well. And the micronutrients from these products basically are my foundation, and I swear by them. I haven't missed them for a day for the whole time I've been on them. And but for today, for example, I worked, I'm a community support worker, and I worked 10 hours today. Came in, grabbed some dinner, and here I am. I wouldn't have been able to do that before this. They just give me that extra energy. They give my cells, they go to work in my body where it's needed. And that's what was missing for me before. But yeah, and also other things. I could go on and on about other health benefits, asthma, and which is, I hardly have to use my inhaler anymore. Skin issues, they've been incredible. Anyway, my 2 minutes is probably up. As Tans know, I could just rave on and on. So yeah, thank you for listening.
Hi, my name's Monica, and I was diagnosed with Parkinson's 10 years ago, and that's quite a confronting thing to have happen. And I was in the throes of disbelief, and my friend Maxine said, well, why don't you work at recovery? And that really blew my mind. And I tried everything that I possibly could. I tried homeopathics, homeopathy, massage, high-dose selenium, high-dose vitamin C, high-dose vitamin B, multivitamins, contact care, Qigong. I read 3 books, took up lots of different ways of walking and stuff like that. And they were all good in their own way, but I was still left with this kind of residual tiredness. Sort of 9 or 10 in the morning and doing something and then going back to bed, and then getting up in the afternoon and doing something and then going to bed really early. And that's changed significantly after 2 weeks. It was incredible. No more nana naps. After 2 months, I noticed my skin was much better. My hair had improved. The pain in my body, people may not be aware, but with Parkinson's, you get a lot of muscle pain, and that's disappeared. The only time I have muscle pain now is after I've been to Aikido and done a hard training. People comment on how good I look, and one of the killer things for me was in February, I was at an Aikido seminar, and a woman I hadn't seen for a few years said, didn't you used to have Parkinson's or something? And I just smiled at her and thought, great, I'm looking really that good that people are imagining that I was sick in the past and I'm no longer sick. I think that's about all I wanted to say. But I just let you know that this product has changed my life, and I really, really love my magic beans. I'm going to hand you back over to Tania.
Thank you so much, beautiful, for that, for both of your stories, Loach and Moni. It's such a shame, Moni, we missed some of your story. You cut out a little bit there at some point, but that's okay. We got most of it, and I just love your story. So thank you for sharing. I mean, we could talk about the product all day because we all love it, but what I really want to do now is kind of talk a little bit about the business behind it, because there is a fantastic business behind it. And when I was getting such incredible results after 4 days in the business, my friend said to me, well, do you know what? There is actually a business behind this, where you can get the opportunity to actually help other people's health as well and help to change their life. I was in that fast. Yeah, I was a little bit skeptical because I'd kind of done things like this in the past and they just didn't feel right for me. But I really felt that this was a fantastic product, and I just watched my dad pass away with cancer, and I thought this is a really good opportunity to help people prevent any kind of awful illness like that, so that they can actually live their life on their own terms. Because at the time I felt very stuck in a job. I had come from a social work background, and at the time I was stuck in a support work job at the bottom of, pretty much at the bottom of a pyramid, getting told how much I was going to earn, when I could go to the toilet, when I could have time off, what hours I had to work, and what clients I had to see. And so for me, I felt very much like my husband and I weren't getting ahead financially. I wasn't ever going to be able to go any higher. My income was limited and capped. So I thought the only way that I can actually make any more income so we can get ahead is to get a job, right, to go higher in the company. Isn't that what we normally do as we go up? Well, I applied and I didn't get it. You know, there was so much competition within the company and also outside of the company. And don't we find that in a job that the higher we move up, the more competition there is? And then also you think that the CEO at the top is earning the most money. Yeah, he is, and he's probably doing really nicely out of it. But at the end of the day, he's got so many overheads and so much stress. He's got less time off. He's pretty much married to the job. And that's certainly not something that I wanted for my life. Yeah, sure, I wanted to be a CEO of my own company, but how really is it realistic for most of us to ever be a CEO of our company? How many of us ever get that chance? And so when I saw this opportunity, I saw this as my own chance to own my own company, to be my own CEO. That's what I loved about it, that it gave me this opportunity. Yeah, I was a little bit skeptical. I was like, oh, but I don't want to be that kind of person that goes out and harasses my friends. No, I don't want to be that. I don't want to lose all my friends because of it. And I was really concerned that I didn't know enough people. But do you know what? The really funny thing about it is we don't want you to harass your friends. If you harass your friends, we don't want you in the team. We want you to come from a beautiful heart place. And something that I found was really all I needed to know was 2 people. And then those 2 people know 2 people, and then those 2 people know 2 people. Before you know it, you've got this beautiful team of people who you never knew before, and they become your family. And it's such a beautiful place to be when your tribe become your family, and because you're attracting compassionate, heart-driven people just like yourself, which is really beautiful. And so for me, we actually, after 4 months of being in this business, I started out obviously at a full-time job, and after 4 months in this business, I was able to step away from that job, and I was able to travel around Asia for 9 weeks with my husband, and we got paid. And you know what? If that's not the kind of job that I want, then I don't know what is, because this is a fantastic opportunity for anyone to create whatever freedom you want. So whatever your life, your ultimate life looks like, your dream life looks like, you can make that happen with this. We are just ordinary, normal people. Most of us have jobs still, and we're working this around our day job, and we are earning money from it and building up a really amazing passive income. So I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm now going to pass you on over to the beautiful Sarah. And Sarah's going to tell us why she decided to say yes to this opportunity.
Thank you, Tanya. The reason I jumped on to this amazing opportunity, and I jumped on quite quickly, probably like Tanya did, within 2 weeks. I was taking a product, a premium product for my menopause symptoms, and I decided this is too much of a good product. I can't keep it to myself. I need to share it with as many people as I can. And my main target people are ladies that are going through menopause at the moment. They are my main target people. But the reason I actually jumped on board also because I work very long hours. I'm a security guard at a mall on my day job. Some days I'd be working 10, 11-hour days. I wasn't at home for my kids and my husband, and I want something else, something better. And with this fantastic opportunity, I am being shown that I have got other opportunities out there to make a better life for myself and my family. And my vision for the future, which I didn't believe could be possible, and I can actually see it happening, is having a bus. And my husband and I are travelling around New Zealand and just parking up wherever we want, when we want, and just being there for my children when they need me, because they are teenagers and they need me at the moment. So that's my reason for taking on this business. The added bonus is the fantastic unconditional love and support from the team that you get introduced to, which some of the most amazing people that I've met through this business. And the free training, you get so much free training, and so much is available to do what you need to do. And the support is just fantastic. So my advice is to just give it a go, try, and yeah, good luck. But on that note, I'm going to pass you over to Pete, and he'll speak to you as well.
Thanks, Sarah. Lovely story. Yeah, so for me, why I jumped into the business, well, I was actually just on the product for 18 months, and it had done some unbelievable things for me, things I never thought would be fixed without intervention or surgery or something, have no longer given me any grief at all. So that's just one of the things that happened. And my wife, Tanya, who you saw before, I mean, she had been in the business for that whole 18 months as well. And I had the opportunity to meet a lot of the people that she had been working with, supporting her, training her, and they were just beautiful people. It was just amazing. And like I said, I travelled with Tanya for 9 weeks through Asia and took the business with us. It works wherever you want to take it. We need is a phone, basically, and a connection to Wi-Fi, data, whatever. Yeah, so about the 18-month point, I had news of a couple of ex-workmates that had prostate cancer. One had just been through it and survived it. One had just been diagnosed, just started his treatment for it. And also another ex-workmate, his wife had just been diagnosed with leukemia, all around my age. And I thought, this shouldn't be happening. You know, they've got a lot of life left in them. They should be living their life in good health, basically. And sadly, my friend's wife, she didn't make it. So that was the impetus for me to jump on board. I had to start sharing this. Now, it's done magic things for me, and things that you can touch, see, and feel what's there on the inside of all the cells and stuff. Everything starts at a cellular level. So people should be healthy, living their life. And along the way, my vision sort of changed a bit as well. You know, I realised that there was a lot of dreams that I want to fulfil before I leave this earth as well. You know, we're getting older. I'm closer to retirement. I'm currently in a great job. I've got a great boss. The owner of the company is the nicest guy you ever meet. He looks after me really well. But at the end of the day, the job doesn't give me the time I need to do what I want. I can only get 4 weeks off a year, the 5 days for sick days, which I don't use. And my boss is living his dreams, but I'm not. So if I do this full time, I can start living my dreams. There's things I want to do. I want to travel more. I really want to help underprivileged and disadvantaged kids. That's something that I've known for a long time about myself. I've got a real soft spot. helping kids. And I want to muck around with old cars, and I found something where I can combine all those three things. And the directors of this company are actually doing that as well. They're jumping in old cars and getting involved in what's called the Variety Bash. They can do road trips in old cars, traveling the country, and going out to remote places and helping out kids. So that's become my vision, and that's why I'm in the business. And I'm going to hand it over to Tammy.
Hi there. Yes, so I'm Tammy, and I'm going to share just a little bit about why I joined this awesome business and took on this opportunity, and a bit of background on where I come from is helpful. So yeah, I do still work a day job, but it's a 9 to 5. I took this job after doing about 15-hour a day job in the film industry, contracting, and that was very long hours. So I quit that to do repping, sales rep for an organic company. But I've just discovered that it's like Sarah, I just really wanted to spend more time with my family and my kids. And the first job gave me no time with them. The second job has given me very limited time with them, and it seems to be it just keeps taking as much of my time as it can. Job, if you I enjoy it, but especially if you love your work, it can really take a lot of your time. So trying to find more time for my family, I came across this opportunity through Tanya and my sister. My sister was looking at it, and I got quite curious. I got a little bit of FOMO and wanted to find out what this was all about. So I went to an event a bit like this, and had a listen, and just saw a really great opportunity to sort of have a better future, have a bit more time to myself and my family, and really get out and travel more, get and see more of the world, and just enjoy my later years. So, and that these things have been on my mind. So I was looking for something. I looked at a few other opportunities like this, but I had not seen one with such a great business plan and such just a really comfortable way about it. And also the people were just fantastic. So I've sort of found a team of people that I really love working with, and I think that means a lot as well. My day job I spend on my own. I drive around and I just speak to store owners. And my team are sort of, we call each other, but we don't really call each other very often because we're busy visiting store owners. So it's a bit of a vicious cycle. But this one is really, there's a really good team. There's a wonderful connect. And something that I find is this business has actually given me tools for my day job about just how to treat people and how to connect with people. And that's been, quite a beautiful experience, really, which is unique. I think so. The whole opportunity, watching people get healthy, watching them get better, being able to help them is something that I've always wanted to do. And I thought that, by selling organic food to supermarkets, I was kind of doing that job, but it didn't really feel like in the way I wanted to. I wanted to be more in a healing way, and more connecting with people and really caring about them and being one-on-one, whereas not just about giving them cheap supermarket food. So everything about this, I was looking for something, I was looking for a product, I looked at other companies, and this was a wonderful opportunity. And so I've been here for about 9 months now, and really happy with everything about it. So I think we're running out of time, and I'll chat on about this forever because I love it so much. So I'll just wrap it up a bit and just say, if anyone's a guest here watching, and someone's invited you to watch this video, thanks for coming, thanks for having a look, thanks for listening to our stories. And if you've got any questions or you're interested in hearing more, just get in touch with whoever sent you this link or invited you to watch. And thank you. I hope we meet you sometime. Thanks.